Welcome to John O'Quinn Field in H-Town, home to the Houston Cougars. As we'll see, the Rebels taking on a team from the Big 12, the Houston Cougars. For EA Sports College Football. The Rebels ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So Houston's offense will get first crack at it here. Motion from the wideout. They'll run it from the gun. He breaks a tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They'll run it from the gun. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. The Cougars come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Now the play fake. Makes the grab over the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. The give to the back. Oh, he's got some space. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line as they pick up a 15, and they've got it in plus territory.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. And that is a punch right in the gut to make a play like that and have a penalty wipe it out. He wants to throw it. Got a man, it's Sticky. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Back to pass. Gets it out quickly. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Houston. Hello. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might...
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. On the field were right, and the play will stand. And the extra point makes it 7-0. An 84-yard drive there. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Rebels offense will take the field for the first time. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass in coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like the...
There he goes. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. And the Rebels are in the hurry-up.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Shakes off the defender. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
And I'd go back to him again after that first carry, but the defense more ready. They're more alert, dialed into the running back. They're like, listen, we've given up one big play. All eyes on him. Nice job getting the guy on the ground.
Oh, they're after him. He'll get down to avoid the hit, but he might not be able to avoid this penalty flag.
Hold on.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here on third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Going to try to get it himself. Picks up what he can and then slides. The Rebels will call on their punt team. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Well, what that punt lacked in height, it made up for by being short. The Houston offense ready to go back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll go to the ground. Hard running there.
You see, this is what great defenses do. Great defenses swarm to the football. So when you do miss a tackle, it's not the end of the world. There's another guy right there to wrap him up. Great defenses seem like they got 12 guys on the field. Nice job swarming to the football, engulfing the running back.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. On third and long, he has to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Now this offense is back on the field. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. On 2nd and 10, a 4-wideout set, trips right. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Slithers into space. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
At the 47-yard line. Brings up second down.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. And the Rebels in the hurry-up. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
And first down for the offense.
Now he's looking to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Quarterback on the keeper. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Makes a connection. Turning it on. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And he puts through the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Purdue is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Bob Greasy, this might not be over just yet. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to North Carolina. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. It's a draw. Breaks the tackle. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. And the Cougars are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Finds his man. It's Durham. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. They're going to run it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. He's going to throw deep right side. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Thurman. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold.
A costly penalty wipes out that 3rd down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. He holds it in, and nobody's close. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston, hello! And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. How about these two running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. And they've swapped into the field, and we'll get it going in the 2nd. Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Power football with the run. He's past the 30. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. The Rebels will hustle to the line.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a 1st down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Brings it in down the left side. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. The feel of this whole drive changed on that last big play. They've got it 1st and 10 outside the 30. Looking to throw on 1st down. Rushes on him. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. They'll give it to the back. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the 1st down on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power. A 46-yarder from the left. Just drives it between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag beside the quarterback, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
I bet it felt good to hit that quarterback late until you got an earful from the coach and cost your defense 15. They'll try to pop the draw. Fighting off the defender. Showed off just about every move in the book except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. Pulls it and fires to the left. Breaks into the open. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called.
Hold it.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. 2nd down, he'll throw it. With the catch, it's Thurman. Good, solid tackle. The Cougars are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Catch in the middle. It's Durham. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. Around and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Can't get him to the ground. And he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold it.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They just keep firing. Quickly complete. Rustled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to go up top. It's complete on the right side. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
On to attempt the try.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. Fielded in the end zone. It's Flowers. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Takes it on the shovel. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. And the Rebels come to the line in the hurry-up. Handoff from the gun. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Rebels will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He's brought down, but there's also a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about.
Holding. Receiving team.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Now they'll run the draw.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eat.
Oh, he's got some space. And you hoist it to the house. Touchdown, Cougars. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
Lining up to add another. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Purdue is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Bob Greasy, this might not be over just yet.
Leaves it with the running back.
It's still a one-score game. They're trailing by 8 to North Carolina. We've got our eye on this one and everything else going on throughout the day, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. Trying play action. Fires to the tight end. He gets it up close to the 25. Out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 24. He'll throw on 3rd down. Got the back over the middle. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. And the Rebels headed quickly to the line.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
Snatches it on the right. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. He'll do it himself. There he goes.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Rebels come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. Good right down the boulevard. That pulls them to within 15, 28-13 the score.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a first down. Out of the gun, the inside give. He has the first and still on his feet. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
And first down for the offense.
Wants to throw on first down. Lofts one high and deep. He's got it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougar!
How about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense. Number 3 is coming soon.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they tack on the extra point. It's 35-13. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the score coming on the touchdown pass from 55 yards out. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll run it from the gun. Powers through the defender. And that penetration left him nowhere to go. Dodged a couple, but he's knocked down for a loss. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Quickly out to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Unloads it left. A strike downfield. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. Double time, hustling to the line. They spike it to stop the clock. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the end zone. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference. So the pass interference in the end zone will have the ball placed at the 2. Snapped it in the shotgun. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Here comes the heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing and you've got guys swiping at it, you got to have two hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in the cage in Southeast Texas.
Second half just about ready to start, and Houston will kick it off. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Off the play fake on first down. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Backed up now, here's second and long. Running behind that left side. Finds some fresh air. Turning it on. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15.
That's a first down for the offense.
He'll pull it on the read.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
Running to the left. He showed off a few moves, but not enough to get away from all of those defenders as they stop him for a loss. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He's going to run it. Short gain on the play before he slides. And the Rebels will bring the punt team onto the field. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Houston offense comes onto the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Got it behind the line. It's Payne. Plows through the defense. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Gives it to the back on the draw.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you some...
He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Houston. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
And this offense picks up right where it left off. Scoring points, creating a big play. First drive of the second half, no problem. Don't worry about halftime adjustments. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. Tulane is trailing right now, but it's only a couple of points. That quarterback just needs to show the poise of a young Sean King, and they are right back in this. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Navy. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The Rebels in a good spot here with 2nd and short. On the option. And he didn't get the pitch off, and he paid the price. Offense a little backed up here, and boy, would it help to convert this 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
This has been a frustrating day, and I'm not sure it's going to get any better. You're already down huge. Listen, this offense can't protect this quarterback. They don't do anything right now. This defense has had their number all game long.
And the Rebels line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He takes it at the 45. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Here comes the Houston offense once again. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
And you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
The Cougars, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. Trying the run, it's Payne. Nice move there. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Just when they're looking run, now up top. Wide out trying to get it in. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Looking to get it in. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. The give to the fullback. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. Dead center perfect. Well, that's just piling on. Not the penalty kind, just the mean kind.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The returner will field it and bring it back. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. It's complete to the left. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the 2nd half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. They'll try the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As see if anything memorable can come from this one. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. From the gun, the running back has it. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. The Rebels are facing 3rd and inches. He'll sneak it. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly complete. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
And this offense, man, they talked about it coming out of half. They wanted to get their guy into a rhythm. To do that, man, you got to protect him. You got to keep him upright. He's been hit a lot. He hasn't made that many plays throughout this football game. They got to do a better job of protecting their guy.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Makes the grab, he's got a 1st down. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily. The Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The run from the shotgun. Oh, what a move. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. To the ground to try to move the chains. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. And the Rebels had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Trying to punch it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. You can't afford to squander these opportunities once you get into the red zone. Twice they've been denied. Here's 3rd and goal. Pocket breaking down. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on 4th down. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Into the end zone. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the offense gets a reprieve. This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty. They go to the ground. Rumbles across the 10, down at the 12-yard line after a pickup of 6. And the Cougars can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The give on the inside. Still on his feet at the 35. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the 2nd level and creating big lanes for this running back.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. handoff. Keep working on that clock. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Makes the grab on the left. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. Just feeds the running back. Breaks into the open. He finally goes out of bounds, but you better check that laundry on the field. They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. Here's the handoff. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Handoff from the shotgun. No, he got loose. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. The Cougars started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meet face, ball game over.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.